Meanwhile, the U.S. Republican Party presidential candidate Nikki Haley has stated that COVID-19 likely came from a Chinese lab and asked to cut U.S. aid to China, thus backing the latest report released by the U.S. Department of Energy, which suggests that the COVID-19 pandemic was most likely the aftermath of a lab leak in China. Sanjeev Srivastava, international affairs expert, is joining us live. Sanjeev Srivastava, Nikki Haley now coming out and backing this new COVID report.
Yes, first of all, good morning to you. Good morning to all the viewers. Nikki Haley has launched her presidential bid, and she is taking a very strong approach towards United States aid policy. And obviously, she was, other day we saw, she was very critical of United States providing aid to Pakistan, United States providing aid to countries like Iraq, etc., and other, countries which are not having a good, approach towards United States of America, where she says that they hate United States of America, and that's why she will cut every cent of that money which will go to those countries. And now this U.S. Department of Energy's report regarding to COVID pandemic, where it is mentioning that it is likely that this virus was originated from Wuhan lab and it was Chinese conspiracy. So obviously, this has given her another issue to take a tough stance, and obviously she is projecting herself as a very strong candidate, and she will use these issues as well to come out with a stronger policy approach when she goes for various primaries and for her presidential bid. So I think that Nikki Haley is going to say a lot of such things in times ahead, and she could be a very strong candidate for the next U.S. president. And obviously, this also shows that the United States of America, be it the government, be it the Department of Energy or the other opposition parties, they are gearing up to take a stronger action if it is proved that such virus, COVID virus, was originated from Wuhan lab.
Right, and obviously this does mean, Sanjeev Srivastava, that China is going to emerge as a big issue in these upcoming U.S. elections.
Yes, Uday. Certainly China will be one of the top foreign policy issues in the U.S. presidential election, because China is, posing a threat to the United States of America's hegemony. It is attempting to challenge it. Recently, what we saw that big Chinese balloons were sent to U.S. airspace, and United States of America shot it down, and that also became one issue there when President Biden was criticized that why did he take that action after 2 days? He should have shot it down immediately. So I think China is posing a lot of challenges to the United States of America. Obviously, China has a very big ambition. China's President Xi Jinping is an over-ambitious leader. He wants to, become the #1 power in the world, and for that to happen, he is challenging U.S. hegemony. And United States of America will, defend its, hegemony and also try to counter China wherever it is possible. You see that the kind of a build-up America is making in the Indo-Pacific region, the kind of support they are providing to Taiwan, the kind of support they are providing to other countries in the South China Sea. Quad initiatives are being strengthened. So I think a lot of such initiatives are taken by the United States of America to counter China. And no matter whichever administration is there in the United States of America, they will have to deal with China strongly. What we have seen in the case of President Biden, he is also dealing with China strongly. And President Trump, we saw it. And also, whenever the next administration comes up, whoever will become the next president, they will have to take China very, very strongly. And that is what is required.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.